Whoa. All right. Hello, everyone. What's going on? Almighty Tevin here on behalf of KO Gaming. And I have an amazing deal to show you guys today. You may be wondering why the screen is black, but do not worry. I'm a professional. Here we go right here. Fantastic deal. Let's put the deal on the screen for the guys so they can see it. It is the 1 year anniversary of the Black Current on Etsy.com. So you can use the code 1year20 to save 20% off $25 or $25 or more orders. I know you're thinking to yourself, this is a fantastic idea. You can buy homemade glycerin soap. You can buy homemade wax tarts. We have tons of amazing flavors, tons of amazing flavors. See, I'm all over the place because it's such an amazing deal. I can't even get the words to come out for you guys. We have tons of amazing scents. Amazing scents. Vanilla bean. We have tons of wax tarts. We even have the limited edition birthday cake wax tarts. So make sure to go to etsy.com/shop/the black current. Spend more than $25 and use the code 1year20 as you see on the screen right there. And your house and your body will be smelling wonderful. But let's get into the nonsense. Thankfully, it's not much to talk about in the week of Darksyde, except that he's going to rush a game that I feel like he shouldn't have played in the first place because I don't think anyone really cares about it. But, whoops, that's Far Cry Primal. And just to prove it, because I don't really like to say stuff unless I can actually prove stuff has happened, we have this little excerpt from his pre-stream from February 27th named Damned If You Do, Damned If You Don't, which is a great title.
Since this playthrough has not caught on, I'm gonna beat the game, but I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as I can. And what I mean by that is, no, I'm not gonna be going out and doing all the optional content in the game. You know,
He wasn't doing that anyway.
If people
Not
really
really.
want to see me do other stuff, I'll do it. Plus, the bottom line is, I would love to do some more Street Fighter. Like, I'm craving it. I played Street Fighter like crazy last week, and then they went ahead. People went ahead. And people went ahead. What am I talking about? I played Street Fighter all last week. I got distracted there for a second. I played Street Fighter all last week. I had a lot of fun with it, and then Capcom changed the net code so that it would match you with better people, which I didn't.
I love how that's changing the net code, but I digress. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. But this is the weekend preview, February 28, 2016. Street Fighter V returns as the King / Twilight Princess HD. And I even got a link to the soap in the description, which is nice. Check out Leanna's business. Her business, of course. As the King is coming back. Not excited about that. Don't know if I'm going to watch it or not. I kind of don't want to. The last one was kind of, I don't think any of these comments are really interesting. Why would he replay one of the Uncharted games before the new one come out? Isn't it an Uncharted game he didn't even play? I think it is one he didn't play at all. Oh God, play super hot. It's nothing you have to commit time to. It's no story and it's really fun for a viewing audience. Yeah, flavor of the week, you mean? I love it when these games get popular on Twitch, on YouTube for like a day, and then people ask DSP to play it. But I digress. I'm gonna keep saying that, by the way. And if you're wondering why my face is a different color, I don't know how I can explain it. It was a thing. It was a goal thing for Twitch. I was supposed to dye my hair. It's still blonde. I don't know. I'm gonna dye it somewhere, probably just in the middle part. I'm not dyeing my whole beard because I'm end up dyeing my skin, and that's not gonna be good. But it's blonde for now. I might redo it to make it blonder. Don't know yet. We get all nice dead silence, which is great. There we go. He fucked up. GG. Oh, DSP. I don't think he edits these. I think he just kind of do them. Whoa!
Whoops. Sorry about that little glitch in the intro there, everybody. What is up, everyone? Phil here, and welcome
Phil
to
here.
the preview. Today is Sunday the 28th. Wow, it's the next to last day of February 2016.
Next to last day of February, you guys. We have less than 24 hours to pledge. So if you're watching this video the day it gets uploaded, make sure to head on down to patreon.com/Darksyde file and get you some fucking pledges in, son. Because we are not looking good. We are $1,240 out of $1,250. We need $10 more. We need 2 pledge dollars, and we can hit the goal. Maybe. We probably won't hit the goal, but we might. I don't know. I'm being optimistic for something like this. I don't know why I am. Let's get out. Let's keep going.
Hopefully you've been having a good week. You had a good month, and you
Mhm.
enjoyed everything that I put out for you.
Oh.
It's basically the end of this slew of content and the beginning of a whole new slew of stuff coming up. I'm gonna
Slew of content.
kind of give you a brief view of the upcoming month in this video, so you know what exactly to expect, at least in the coming month. Also, obviously, so I can get your feedback on what you think about that stuff. But obviously, I also want to review a little bit about the stuff I did this past week, because it kind of was not really a jumble, but it was more kind of not certain what I was going to be doing each day, because I didn't know how far we're getting each game. I finally now have answers for you on what you're going to see at the end of playthroughs. When
Do you really?
Reviews and stuff.
What about this guy 5?
But before we get to any of that, I just want to draw attention. I know I have to do this first in this video. Some people don't like that. Over down to the corner here to the Patreon link. Patreon.com/DarksydePhil. Why am I bringing this
I was ahead of the curve. I already plugged it, and I plugged this up. You see how good I am? I'm such a great
Because
guy.
there's only one day left as of the time that I'm filming this week of preview for you to pledge for the month of February. Now you might say, but I took a look and it says that you hit the goal for the month.
No, it don't
I
say
have
he hit the
every
goal.
month. It's $1,250.
He at
This month,
1240
as
right
of
now.
Right now on the Patreon page, it says $1,250.
No, it says
It's not
1240.
100% accurate. It could end up being more, and it could end up being less. It really depends.
Something happened in
on,
the last hour, I
how
guess.
many pledges actually go through? Because every month now I'm getting a certain number of people who get declined, and unfortunately, yeah, it happens, and there's no control over it. So that number you see on the page isn't accurate. In addition, traditionally, last minute, a few people realize, oh man, I had a bigger pledge last month, and I can't do that this month, and then they reduce it.
What a bunch of
I'm fully
negative
expecting
dicks.
A few of those to come through in the next 24 hours. So just because the
Complete
page says,
assholes.
oh, we've hit the goal by the dollar, by the way, we're like dead on to $12.50 right now.
Yeah, that ain't. He's not gonna hit the
It's not
goal.
guaranteed. The best way, obviously, to be guaranteed would if it was a little bit over. So, if you have not yet considered it, if you have not yet checked it out, check out my Patreon page. There's personal perks you can earn for a pledge. If we hit this goal level, I'll be doing another platforming.
I want to say right now, who? Because he's assuming someone is gonna see this video before the end of Monday, and then pledge before the end of Monday. If you're watching the weekend preview. Yeah, I know always it's always like I say the weekend preview, but if you're watching a week in preview, within 24 hours of being uploaded, I think you kind of know he has a Patreon. Just saying.
Marathon, which is really awesome. The patrons who pledge $5 or more within the next 24 hours will be choosing whether or not I'll be doing the conclusion to my Conker's Bad Fur Day HD playthrough that I started in December, or if I'll be starting up a Crash Bandicoot 3 playthrough, or if I'll be starting up a Banjo-Kazooie HD playthrough. So 3 options, and you get control over that. If you pledge $5 or more, you'll be voting. Okay? So, please do.
Field
I'll
trip.
let you know next week.
Let's go on a short field trip right quick. I'm gonna have to fucking log out of Twitter to check his shit. No, I'm not downloading the app. Fuck you. Here we go. I don't think he's gonna talk about it in this video because it's not for this month. Well, it's not for next month. It's the month after next. But whatever. It's fucking stupid. But what game should DSP play in his Patrons Choice event for 2016? This is not for March. No, this is not. Yeah, this is not for. This is for April. I think this is what he's going to play in April. But it's Persona 3. Okay. Persona 3, very fucking boring game to stream. Especially in the way DSP streams. And even more boring based on the way he uploads. So that's not going to be fun at all. Nier, I don't think is going to like that. The Witness, kind of a new game. A game plenty of people already asked him to play. and he said he didn't want to play it. If a game is new and he already skipped on playing it, why would you think it's a good idea to force him to play it by paying him to play it? Phoenix Wright, whatever the next one is, so that's exciting. Isn't it the Phoenix Wright game he didn't finish, like when he started and didn't beat? I don't know. I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna say. And Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep HD, which is a game that he said he would already play anyway. So, yep. But that's great. That's great. And if he does Persona 3 for 4 streams, he won't beat it. He could probably be near. He could probably be the witness. He might be able to beat Phoenix Wright in 4 streams. I don't know. And Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep HD, he probably couldn't beat that in 4 streams. So, yep. More games for him to probably not beat, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just being a negative dick.
Next weekend, when we hit the goal, I'll have more info. Hopefully enough of the patrons will have been charged properly that I can do a thank you to the patrons credits roll. I can only do that when this stuff goes through properly, so let's see what happens. If not, it'll be the next weekend preview where you'll see that for the month of February, okay?
Okay.
Speaking of Patreon, big update for those of you who were patrons in the month of January. As of right now, the nominations thread for the upcoming Patrons Choice event is closed. I'm going to look at that thread. I'm going to literally write down every game that was nominated. I'm going to tally it up, and I'm going to probably pick like the top 3 to 5 games there that were nominated, and we're going to put them in a poll, and people will vote in that poll on what game they would like to see me play, starting in mid to late March and probably continuing into a little bit into early April.
Okay, so it's starting in the middle of March and going until the middle of April, I guess. That's weird. But you mean to tell me he couldn't do that before he did this video so he could talk about it in this video?
Whether or not it will become a full game playthrough, number 1 depends on the length of the game, obviously. And number 2 depends on how many people are enjoying it and if it's something that people are demanding that eventually I do.
So basically it depends on views and how long the game is. So that means he's not going to be Persona 3.
Full playthrough of, I might. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I know some people will say, but Phil, the Patrons Choice playthroughs you did in the past were full playthroughs. Well, not true. Because Minecraft certainly wasn't. Minecraft was just me trying different modes of the game. Persona 4, the Patrons Choice playthrough was a 4-session session, but I liked the game so much, I personally decided to do a full playthrough of it. And same thing with Fallout New Vegas. In fact, Fallout New Vegas had people double vote. They 2 months where it basically kind of supported that playthrough to keep going with Patreon funding. So
he's saying it like it was all on him and he didn't rig it.
Go from there. Okay. So that's it for the Patreon stuff. Let's get to the week this week.
You see how oddly he debunks this? Phil, you did full playthroughs of all the other Patrons Choice games. False. I didn't do it for Minecraft, but I did it for these other 2 games because I rigged one, and I just wanted to keep playing the other one.
You can expect. First of all, tonight, obviously, I'm doing the weekend preview, and tonight I'll be creating that poll on my forums on thekingofhate.com, where patrons from January will be voting on what game you want to see me start a playthrough of in mid to late March, okay? This week, what can you expect? Monday,
Street Fighter.
The conclusion of Far Cry Primal is coming on my
Boo.
gameplay stream. I actually beat both bosses of the game, but from what I'm to understand, there's some kind of not really post-game content, but the game doesn't necessarily end once you beat the tribes. There's a few other story-based things to do in the game before you get the formal ending. In addition, there's 1 or 2 kind of Easter eggs that I might want to do and maybe do an extra beast hunt or something like that. So basically, I'm going to
You know a lot about this game to say it's the first time you're playing it.
Okay. Monday night, I'm going to be reviewing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Oh,
now,
very exciting news. If you didn't know already, Arrow shows up on the screen. My bad. But very exciting news if you didn't know. He played Plants vs. Zombies 2 with his girlfriend, Leanna. I didn't watch the stream. I kind of wanted to, but I didn't because I didn't feel like it when it actually started. Don't know if it was good or if it was bad, but why would you not want to see panda-related content? So make sure to check out the playlist for Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Oh, you might say, but Phil, you didn't complete
But
all
Phil,
the content of the game. How dare you be such a hypocrite? I actually got someone who tweeted me out as a hypocrite. That's hilarious. How dare you be such a hypocrite for reviewing a game before you've completed it? Well, the bottom line is those of you who've been watching the gameplay know that I've played every single competitive mode, that I've played both the Garden
he defended himself because of one tweet.
and Graveyard Ops, so both sides of the almost tower survival, what's it called? tower defense style gameplay. Okay. I've also done the campaign. There is a single-player story campaign for both sides. I've done the entire campaign for zombies, and now that I've done about an hour of the plants campaign, I can confirm they're almost identical. The only difference is you're playing with the 3 new classes of plant and zombie in each one, and then you get a big finale. I don't need to fully finish each one of those in time for the review to know what it's going to be in it. All right?
Really?
Length and everything. So I know exactly what this game entails, and I'm
Really?
I've certainly played the hell out of it this week.
Well, if that's the case, he should review everything.
Pretty good review of it tomorrow night. So that'll be Monday night. The plan.
With this great Darksyde logic here, he could read articles about games and review them without even playing them. Oh, I know everything that's in the game. I could review it. I don't have to play it. I could review it, though.
Versus Zombies Garden Warfare 2 review will go live on
very
KO
professional.
Gaming, which is at
Business.
youtube.com/KO Gaming 1. Okay?
KO Gaming 1.
Tuesday, I'm going to be returning to Street Fighter 5 for one major stream. It's going to be
One?
online play. And I don't know how I'm going to do.
He's gonna
because
get
everyone's
bodied.
basically gotten a week ahead of me now. You know what I mean? A week ahead of me in experience in playing online. And I really am going to be probably a little rusty just to start off to begin with. What I may do is try to play with characters that are staples, like either Ryu or Ken. And then
What?
Rashid. I like Nikali, but I don't know if I'm good enough with him to really hang with these people.
He wants to play with Ryu, Ken, and Tornado Man. Wow, this is going to be a great stream.
The ranked matches online, they were quite good last time I played. But the bottom line is it doesn't matter. As long as I'm playing and learning, that's all I care about. And last time
You're not
going
gonna
to
learn playing with Ryu and Ken.
Great players who knew what they were doing.
You know how to
Some of
play
them
with them
kicked my ass,
already.
but I enjoyed it because I was like, wow, I learned something here, I learned something here. Now we're learning, and that's the important thing about Street Fighter. So that's going to be the stream that I'm going to be doing.
He enjoyed it, okay.
Tuesday night, I'll be putting together and releasing
If you
my
say so.
review of Far Cry Primal.
It's not.
So, right there, kind of the first chunk of the week, I'll be finishing off the ongoing stuff. Now, Wednesday, since I did not get to finish the Plants side campaign of Plants vs. Zombies, I'd like to do it, even though I've already reviewed the game.
He's going to
I
review the
want to
game and then
the
finish
Plants
it.
campaign. So I am
Amazing.
going to be doing that on my gameplay stream on Wednesday. I'll be finishing up the Plants.
Now, an easy question would be, why can't he finish the game and then review it if he plans on finishing the game the same week as he reviews it, but he wants to put out the review first for some reason? That would be the obvious question, right? Why don't you just finish the game Wednesday and then review it Wednesday? Well, the obvious answer is he wants to put the review out as fast as possible to get extra views as fast as possible, which is the same thing he criticized like IGN and shit for, because they finished the game, they rushed the game just to put out a review. When he's putting out a review for a game he didn't beat yet, and he's going to beat it late in the week, and he's currently rushing Far Cry Primal, as you heard him say himself, and he's probably going to put out a review of that too. But he's credible, and the people that do the same thing, not.
Side,
All right,
and
then.
I'll probably do my final little mini session of online gameplay. Now, I want to make this abundantly clear. I said this in the pre-stream today.
Take a sip.
I did not have time to do any kind of fan appreciation or multiplayer in Garden Warfare 2 this week. Sorry about that. I'm not trading the game in. I like the game so much, and it's certainly a game that lends itself to multiplayer, that I'm keeping it purposely, so that if there is a free time coming up, say on a random weekend or something,
A random
I have
weekend.
that I really don't have anything planned, I'll say, okay, I'm going to do Garden Warfare 2 today, and people can join me, all right? Or there's going to be upcoming expansions and DLCs for it. I think some of them are supposed to be free, and
Free.
I'll be doing those.
This
and
is
then
a
you
game
can
from
join me
EA.
then if I do multiplayer, okay? So no worries to those who want to play the game with me. Eventually, there should be a situation
Eventually.
where you can. I just have to get that far. You know what I mean? But
You know what I
now,
mean?
I'm so busy. I didn't expect the story to be as long as it is. I thought I was going to finish the game today, and next thing you know, I'm not even done with it yet. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Wednesday night, there will be nothing new because I'm going to be doing my taxes. I hate
No, taxes.
and
This is
annoying
relevant information for the
thing
viewer.
to go through a year's worth of statements on my credit cards, on my PayPal, who paid me what, when, what did I spend on this, when, and I have to put all this info into a spreadsheet. It takes hours to do. It's fucking boring as shit, and it's annoying because if you fuck up one or two numbers,
Well, I know a title for this video already.
formulas, and you gotta fix it. And I gotta get all those documents and scan stuff and send it all to my accountant. And
This 33-year-old man is sitting here complaining about his taxes to teenagers and young adults, because that's the majority of the audience for a Let's Play. Let's be completely fair here. He complaining about his taxes to teenagers and young adults. 33-year-old man. But he's so quick to tell us that he runs a business. But he's complaining about his taxes to teenagers and young adults. But I digress.
It's going to take a while, so Wednesday I'm going to be miserable, but it has to be done, so Wednesday night, nothing new, okay?
He can't play games
Thursday,
Wednesday because he got to do
return of Ask the
taxes. You
King.
can't just do them during the
It's been
day.
over a month since I did an episode. It was
Whatever.
actually late in January when I did the last one. So that means that all your questions that you've submitted on thekingofhate.com for this episode will be addressed, and I'll be picking the best ones to answer on this episode this coming Thursday. So if you have not yet, please go post up your questions for Ask the King. You have very limited
I have
time
a
left.
tweet to show
In
you.
addition, for the
So another field
patrons
trip.
who pledged $20 in the month of January.
And he gets on it right here. Let me see if I could find it. Dooba-dooba-doo. Bunch of bullshit. The fuck? Oh my god. This is gonna be great. Okay, let's read tweets because tweets are fun. He say pick Persona 3. I hope Persona 3 is chosen because it just won't be a one-day thing and you can fit it in your schedule. Well, the event is a promise of at least 8 gameplay hours. What? When is this a thing? I thought it was a promise of 4 streams. What is this 8 gameplay hours? It's a promise of at least 8 gameplay hours. Should be enough to judge if I want to do a full playthrough later. That's bullshit. It was no, that was never whatever, bruh. He pulling shit out of nowhere. This person say, will it actually be 8 hours or will it be another Crash 2? It's not even the same situation though, because this is not one stream. This is multiple streams. Crash 2 was one stream. But he said, you're seriously one of the most misinformed. I know you can't see all the words, so that's why I'm reading it too. But he says, you're seriously one of the most misinformed people ever. Crash 2 is a marathon, not a patient's choice event. Enough of you. I'm not saying it was a patient's choice. You promised more than you played. Okay, well, he already muted them before they replied, but they was, okay, I get what they mean. But when did this 8-hour thing start? He promises 8 hours of gameplay. And let's think about this. You playing a game and you promising to play it for 8 hours specifically. Does this sound like you having fun? No. Good Lord, DSP. It's something he... Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. The person said, I don't want to pay to get my question answered. He said, you don't have to pay to get your questions answered. Sound like you've been lied to. But he get hundreds of questions with these Ask the Kings, though. And he answered maybe like 7 of them, and the rest of them are patron questions, which mean you have to pay if you want to get it answered. Or you could roll the dice. I have to pay the insurance answered. It should be free no matter what. That's kind of unrealistic because that means, okay, it should be free no matter what. So what, he should answer 120 questions? That's kind of unrealistic. There's equal chance of getting answered among all who post on the forums, Twitter, and Facebook, which is more than 80% of the show. DSP missed the point. But you can pay to ensure your questions are answered. So equal choice, that is not. This is why he muted the person, because they sent them this and because they said this stuff about Crash 2. Lol. But yeah, that's an unrealistic expectation. But it is what it is. Okay, let's keep going.
And you put up your questions on the kingofhate.com forums to get them answered. They will be answered in this episode of Ask the King. No worries, okay? If you're a February patron, chances are your stuff won't even be processed by Thursday. That's only the 3rd of March. So the next time
3rd
that I
of the
do
March?
Ask the King, which may be the end of March or very early April,
I guess it could work for
that's
3rd of the
when your
March or
questions
3rd of the
will be
month.
answered, just to make that
So
one.
wait.
There's no way I'll get. If you're a February patron, chances are your stuff won't even be processed by Thursday. That's only the 3rd of March. So the next time that I do Ask the King, which may be the end of March or very early April, that's when your
You don't even know when he's doing it.
Just to make that abundantly clear. There's no processed, your forum account upgraded, and get your question in within 3 days. It's just not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah, because him
Alright,
and his
so that's
mods lazy.
Thursday, it will not be live streamed. It's going to be my first session of work on Thursday. Will be Ask the King, but it's not going to be live streamed.
Ask the King is a session of work now?
Thursday night right now, I'm purposely leaving open. And the reason I'm purposely leaving it open is because I'm
Street
not
Fighter
sure what
5.
I want to do. I might do a vlog of some sort. It could be about current
It's
events.
fucking
It could be
boring shit.
Shooting the shit. It could be a lot
Shooting
of
the
things. It
shit
could be
vlogs?
Me doing a new tour of the office now that things have
What?
really settled in the past several months and really nothing's changed since shit the middle of last year. It could be me walking through the house. It could be me doing a hamster. I don't know. It could be
Why would you give a tour of the office if nothing has changed in the last 6 months?
anything. I would like to do some video Thursday night. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. Okay? So I don't want to promise you anything, but certainly I'd like to put out a video Thursday night, and we'll see what happens.
Wow, no
Friday
gameplay
is
Thursday.
big.
That's going
Friday
to be
we got
great.
a new game release, ladies and gentlemen.
New
I don't know if
game.
you're even aware of this. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U is being released on Friday.
You mean
Now,
if you
this is
emulate it
momentous
and
for
just
two
play it in
reasons,
HD that way?
okay?
Take a sip. Here we go with a speech.
Number one, because it's the only new game released the week, right? There's nothing else new coming out in the first week of March. And
Really?
because of that, it's kind of a slow week, which is why I'm
On
finishing up
console,
the
you
rest of
mean?
projects and stuff and doing Ask the King. So it's good. that
Projects.
finally on Friday, rather than having an entire dead week, Friday we get to start playing a brand new game. I
New.
have not played a Zelda game in a while. If you remember, about a year ago, I played Majora's Mask on the 3DS. Unfortunately, that playthrough has been defunct since last summer, and I can't bring it back. And I apologize to everyone, but there's fan art in the template that I used for it, and I cannot have fan art in my videos thanks to
R.I.P..
the abusive YouTube copyright system that is run by robots. It's 100% the fault of YouTube. And
Okay,
Google,
keep it
as well as
moving. We
malicious
know.
parties who flag my videos for using templates and fan art. And there's no way around it. I can't bring the playthrough back. I don't think there'll be ever.
No one
The
cares.
system,
It's
there's
old.
no
No
way for
one
me
wants to
ever
watch
bring
it
the
now.
playthrough back. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed it while it was live.
Okay, move on.
Before that, I hadn't played a Zelda game since Skyward Sword, so it's been a long friggin' time. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this. I've never played Twilight Princess. I've never seen Twilight Princess. I've never even seen the game in action. The only stuff I've ever seen from Twilight Princess were like stills in magazines, no lie. So I really don't even know much about it. I think that Link can transform into a wolf or something. That's all I know about the game. So I'll be very interested to play this game for the first time, to check it out and experience it in HD. I don't know what the controls are going to be. Please, God, I hope that I don't have to use this stupid fucking bulky, monstrous controller to play a Zelda game for endless hours. Hopefully they'll let me use... I do have the Pro controller for the Wii U, and I hope they're going to let me use that instead of this. I guess we'll find out.
It is what it
I
is.
also did have... Well, I do still have the GameCube controller. Remember I bought that when I got Smash for the Wii U?
When he got
quite
Smash.
a while ago.
Remember that?
But...
You
the
played it
thing
for
is,
like
I think
3
it only
days.
works with Smash. I don't know if it works
Why
with
would it
Smash.
only work for Smash DSP?
But we'll find out anyway.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so that's
god.
going to start on Friday, and it's going to be a marathon, meaning the entire day is going to be Zelda, because I'm that excited to play Zelda, Twilight Princess.
He not excited. He just don't have anything else to play. Don't fucking bullshit us, DSP.
I'm going to be doing a first stream of it and a second stream of it on Friday, okay? Saturday will be Zelda on stream and a new DSP tries it. This is actually a product I've been anticipating trying for a while. I knew it was coming.
Oh man, there's so
It's
much stuff for me to
finally
not watch.
available, and I want to try this product and see how it is. So that's going to be DSP tries it for Saturday. Sunday, yes, again will be Zelda, and I will be doing probably Sunday night the weekend preview, and hopefully I'll be able to set up Patreon stuff by then. I don't know. It's going to depend on how much stuff processed on Patreon and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Then that Monday is
Wow.
also kind of up in the air. And the reason I say that is because I might want to play more Street Fighter, and I think I might have a craving for more Street Fighter at that point.
I might have a craving for
And so
more
maybe I'll do
views.
more Street Fighter, I don't know. And then that whole week, basically, that second week of March, from like March 7th.
Bro,
through
we
the
in another
11th,
week now.
There's
Come
not much
on.
going on besides Hitman at the end of the week. There's a new Hitman game comes out on the 11th, and it's an episodic game. I'm definitely checking that out.
Of course you
The
are.
release for that week is The Division. Now, I'm going to be honest with everyone. At first, years ago, I was very interested in The Division. As the game progressed over the years...
DSP, this is the week after this week. So this could be said in the weekend preview next week. Like legit, it could be said in next week's weekend preview.
You saw how it changed into an MMO than anything else. I fell less and less in love with The Division to the point where I really wasn't very interested. I didn't have opportunity.
I hope
to
Machinima
participate
give
in
it to
any
him for
betas or
free,
anything. I was too
so
busy
they can
with
play
other
it for
stuff
2
going
days and
on.
drop it.
So I didn't get to play it, and most people who played the game, I kind of posed a public question, and I
Oh.
said, do you think I should play the Division? When I asked that question, I'm not kidding you, about 80% of the people said no. This is a game that's kind of going to be kind of like a Destiny-style game. It's an MMO. It highly focuses on cooperative play and long grinding-style gameplay with other people. And then it's not
Other people, what are
for
those?
you. It may be great for, you know, if you're going to do a playthrough of it yourself, to play and experience it with friends. It's a great game, but it's probably not going to have anything interesting in regards to me doing a playthrough of it. So I'm almost 100% sure I'm skipping The Division.
Take a sip. It's kind of amazing he say stuff like this about games that require online and require you playing with real people. It's not interesting for a playthrough, so I might not play it. That's basically his logic, his way of thinking right here. But you played Street Fighter for like more than 100 videos. That's not interesting for a playthrough, right? That relies on the other person and playing online. So what's the fucking difference? I don't get it. I guess what he mean, like he don't have something to comment on. Like when he play a fighting game, he can do commentary on how good he winning or how bad he losing. But in a game like Destiny or Division, he can't really talk about anything. But I don't know. I don't know. This month looking bad. Well, March looking bad. He got nothing going on. Twilight Princess in an episodic Hitman game that I don't care about, and I'm a huge fan of Hitman. So March is not looking too
But
hot.
herein lies the problem with that.
Here we
If that's
go.
the case, the only thing I'll have to play that entire second week of March is Zelda. And that's fine. I'd love to play Zelda all week. But I know, traditionally,
Here we
every time
go.
in the past 4 years that I've played a
Nintendo
game,
games.
I don't get a lot of people who care. They basically come out and they're
He tries so hard to not say views, but it's not because it's the people.
like, well, there's a little
Fuck
niche
it.
group of people. They really like it. But apparently my viewer base is not based around Nintendo.
Your viewer base isn't based around Nintendo because you crapped on Nintendo for the last 4 years. Throwing my Wii U in the trash, fuck you, Nintendo. You can't throw a Wii U in the trash and say fuck you, Nintendo, and expect people to stick around to watch you play Nintendo games. Come on.
Sucks because I love Nintendo.
Do you
but
really?
It is what it is, right? So I kind of got to say, what am I going to do that week? If it's not The Division, maybe I'll balance in Street Fighter V and balance that with...
How do you love Nintendo when the dude, like I say, been crapping on Nintendo for the last 4 years? Longer than that. When he played Mario Galaxy, he was crapping on the Wii U and it wasn't even out yet. He threw his Wii U in the trash to make a point. He just, in this video, he talked about how shitty the controller is for the Wii U. And of course somebody could say, I love the Wii U and I hate the controller too. But that's, no, DSP is completely different than that. He does not show any kind of love toward Nintendo.
Is when the expansion content is going to be coming out for Street Fighter V, because supposedly in March we're supposed to get a challenge/trials mode. We're supposed
New
to
character.
get a boss rush challenge mode.
New character.
We're supposed to get online lobbies that hold more than 2 people.
New
right?
character.
So that's 3 major things right there, that all of which I could do major streams on and cover. But we don't know when it's out. Capcom's not saying anything. Probably because they could barely keep their servers working, so they're obviously not
Oh
gonna
my
take on any
God.
other responsibilities
The servers
until
work
they can make
now.
their
Shut
already
up.
non-functional game functional.
The game
So,
functions. Don't be one of those people.
I can't tell you what's going to happen that second week. I may do something different, completely outside the box. I may do
Outside the
Zelda,
box.
I may do Street Fighter and Zelda. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens that week, all right? But I will be doing the new Hitman episodic game on March 11th, all right? And I don't know how long that first episode will be. It may just be one stream. It may end up being multiple streams. We'll see. Then, March 15th.
We talking about
UFC
March
2
15th.
and
Dude, we talking about March 15th? Are you fucking serious? Oh my God, what's wrong with DSP? What's going on
Major League
here?
Baseball released that day. I want to play both of
Okay,
these
let's
games.
keep talking.
So I
Let's
will
talk
be
about
playing
the
these
month,
games during that
the
week.
month in
In
preview.
addition, later on that week, supposedly Pokken Tournament comes out. This is the the Pokemon fighting game made by the game designers of Tekken, why it's called Pokken, Pokemon Tekken, Pokken. And that's going to be on the Wii U. And I'm interested in it. Apparently in Japan, it's a very unique thing, like it's a cultural thing. People are really enjoying this game for whatever reason. At the same time, I love
For
Tekken.
whatever
I think Tekken's
reason?
a great series. I don't know how it's going to translate into giant lumbering beasts being super fast and doing combos and stuff. I've seen zero footage of the game. So I'm interested in playing it and checking it out, and I definitely want to do coverage of that, so I'll be doing that as well. And quite honestly, between finishing up Zelda, UFC,
Uh,
MLB, Hocken Tournament, and whatever the expansion content comes out for Street Fighter V. That's going to pretty much be it for March. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, the Patron's Choice playthrough will be beginning in March, and we'll have at least 2 sessions of it at some point. It could be second streams, it could be first streams. I don't know. We have to see what game gets voted in by the patrons, but that will happen. And as I said, if we do hit the funding level,
wow,
at the end of March,
man, he
we'll
really
be
rambled
able
in this
to
one.
see a marathon of platforming if we hit the goal. So all that could possibly also happen in March. So in summary, March starts off with the conclusion of Garden Warfare 2, Far Cry Primal, and their reviews, a new episode of Ask the King, and some Street Fighter V, followed by Twilight Princess HD, followed by Hitman, and probably more Street Fighter V whenever there's expansion stuff during the month, UFC 2, MLB, Pocket Tournament, and then, of course, the Patron's Choice playthrough and possibly a platforming marathon. That's going to be a jam-packed
The whole month,
full of
dude.
stuff. And keep in mind, I'll still be juggling vlogs, and I'll be juggling edited content on KO Gaming. Reviews and stuff will be going on of all the stuff I'm playing.
Let's take a trip to KO Gaming. Another field trip. Let's take a trip to KO Gaming and see what's going on over there. We got a mini review for The Walking Dead Michonne, and we do not have a hits of the week. No, we do not have a hits of the week. So we didn't get a hits of the week this week. Didn't we not get a hits of the week 3 weeks ago or something too? I think he missed another week too, didn't he? Because this is Street Fighter. So we go back, go back, go back, go back. Yeah, he didn't do one a week before last either. Oh my God, DSP, you fucking it up. You are fucking it up. SMH fam.
So it's going to be very jam-packed full of stuff for you. Whew. That's a lot of stuff to talk about in one mouthful. So this is really the month-end preview, not the weekend preview.
You said it before
appreciate
me?
that. Now you have a better view of what exactly to expect in the next 30 or so. Actually, it would be 32 days as of today.
The next 32 days. Take a sip. The next 32 days, of
The
course.
only other thing that I'll mention in this video, which I almost never do, but it is a special occasion,
So,
it's the 1-year anniversary of my girlfriend Leanna's business. She opened a business 1 year ago this weekend called The Black Current. She sells handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. She's done great for herself. She's had over 150 sales and shipped hundreds of items worldwide to places like Europe and Canada and Mexico, all kinds of different places. She shipped orders. I think she can ship to Japan now too, although I don't think she's ever had an order from Japan. Crazy amounts of stuff, and people love it. People who ordered from this business absolutely love it. So I just want to put a plug out there. I'll put a link to her business in the description of the video. It's at etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrent. If you do make an order, FYI, if you order within 1 day of me making this video, so by the end of February, if you place an order and use the code 1year20, that's ONE.
wait. Did Pandalee really do a special on her Etsy shop that didn't even last a whole week? Something like a year anniversary, you would think you would have a special going for like a couple weeks or a month. It ain't even been a whole week, unless DSP didn't tell us about it when it started, or unless I missed something.
YEAR20, and I'm not going to put text on the screen for that, so you just...
He's not gonna put text on the screen for it. Dude, look how easy it is to put text on the screen. Text is on the screen. It's not on the screen. It is on the screen. It's not on the screen. It is on the screen. Now it's not. Now it is. He can't do that. He can't do that for the person he lives with.
Just have to visualize that those things appeared. If you use that, you'll save 20% off any order of $25 or more, which basically negates shipping costs no matter where you go. Plus, you'll save a little bit on the sale. So there you have it. Check it out. Give it a look. Congratulations to Leanna for 1 year of success. Hopefully another year of success in the making here. And it's not just for the ladies. It's for guys too. In fact, the majority of her customers have been male.
Well,
And
dudes
she's got
do
nothing
have to
but
take
positive
baths
feedback.
too.
Check that stuff out. All right. That's it for the...
Oh my
the
God,
month, whatever you wanna
DSP.
call it, in preview. I sure hope
What
you enjoyed
what a
the
weird
stuff.
weekend preview
I'm
this
looking
was.
forward to it. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. And
Not
without further
slow.
ado, The final special thanks to the January patrons who made the upcoming Patrons Choice playthrough possible. Peace out, everyone. I'll see you for all the new stuff this week, and I'll see you next week with the weekend preview when I'll have a better idea of exactly how I'm going to be tackling that week, continuing on with Zelda and such. See you later, everyone. Peace out.
All right. Hashtag. We need a hashtag for this video, right? Hashtag could be, hashtag business. Because Leanna runs a soap business, and Darksyde runs a YouTube business, apparently. Oh boy, this month coming up don't seem too hot. TBH, he ain't got nothing going on. Cause that Hitman game is gonna be short. It should be. It's an episodic game, so that's gonna be short. Zelda is one game, and it's an HD remaster of a game, so that's not gonna be too hot. And Street Fighter, a little time in the spotlight has worn out. Like the people watching Street Fighter, the casuals not watching it anymore. At least I don't think they are. So, yep. Hopefully he has fun because he's not going to be having the views. At least I don't think he's going to be. I don't think Twilight Princess is going to even do that good day one. It's a Nintendo game. But you never know. Maybe it's like a huge ass fan base of people that can't wait to see Darksyde play Twilight Princess HD. I don't know. But I digress. Anyway, it's been all my time. Make sure to like the video, support the cause. It's been a short video, but we ain't have much to talk about. I guess that's a good thing for him, kinda. It is like he did complain about views and stuff and mention views and shit in some of his pre-streams a little bit. And at the end of his stream, he was saying stuff a little bit, but some of the stuff I don't have footage of because he didn't record it and I didn't feel like looking for it. And other stuff I feel like it's really minor anyway. But yeah, I'm done. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. I'm probably going to be uploading some other stuff during the course of this week. So if you see that, don't get too annoyed with me.